Today I decided that I'm going to do things a little bit differently. We're gonna do a chit chat, and don't hate me, I'm a little bit behind on vlogging, so I figured I would show you guys a little bit of what I purchased when I was in Miami. My neck needs to crack. Also, we're going to have a little chit chat about forex. I used to trade pretty heavily, and I don't anymore, and I'm just going to explain to everybody why, because I know a lot of people ask me about this. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Hair's just gonna have to be crazy for this video. Some of the things that I bought when I was in Miami, first and foremost, this Gucci balloon, Eau de Toilette. I hope I said that right, I'm not sure. I really got pressured into purchasing this, but it smells pretty good. It's not what I was looking for, but the saleswoman got me. I ended up getting that. Next, I got this NARS foundation. Please excuse the condition in which the makeup is in. They've been traveling with me, so this NARS foundation, and I will put all the information below. Then we have the NARS concealer. This is medium 2 in ginger. So the next thing that we purchased was Laguna bronzer palette from NARS. I'm not really upset about it, it's whatever. It's been traveling with me, so we have that. And then we have Farah, who has a really cute blush called Chai. Here we go, there's the color for you. That's what we're gonna be using for the blush today. Then we have a setting foundation, or a setting powder, and this is golden beige from Makeup Forever. The lady suggested that I this one over the other setting powders that a lot of people have been raving about, because she said it comes in so many different shades, and it also comes with an applicator for the powder, so that's good to know. And then last but certainly not least, I got some skincare, because what girl doesn't love her skincare? This Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum from Henriksen. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog over there, but he is tripping. And then we have this Dewtopia 20% Acid Night Treatment from Henriksen. So this one you use only at night. I think it's like once or twice a week. And this one you use daily. So as you guys can see, like I said, I will put all the details in the description below. But we're gonna jump right into the makeup because we are. So I've decided to put my hair in a bun. I feel it'll be easier. I just don't get makeup on my hair. So first, I've already pre-washed and primed my face. I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer over these blemishes and dark spots. Went out this past weekend and I didn't have the chance to wash my face. Well, I washed my face, but I didn't have my skin products with me. It's a crazy night. Didn't have my skin products with me. Girl, it was one of those weekends. They were makeup remover wipes at the hotel, but that's another story because those don't really work. Anyways, though, it was a good weekend all in all. Got to, what did I do? I flew back from New York, and then I went to, where did I go to? Oh yeah, I flew back from New York, and then I went out to get sushi with some friends, and then I went out to the club with some friends. And yeah, we had a pretty lit night. Pretty lit weekend overall. But like I said, I did not get to wash my makeup off after the club. I did, but not with... I have a whole nighttime routine that I like to do. And did not get to do that. So I feel like I'm really suffering, you know, on top of the fact that I was drinking alcohol. And I'm not a drinker. I like to have a glass of wine here and there, but I'm really not a drinker. So I just feel like it really took a toll on my skin this past week. Oh my gosh, I just realized totally forgot to do my eyebrows. I think I was a little nervous to vlog at first today, but now I've kind of calmed down. That's why I realized I did not do my eyebrows. That's okay though. I would not put foundation on my forehead if my brows weren't done. I actually don't even fill in my brows, just I'm letting them grow out right now. So I have to fill them in so that way they don't look so wonky. Let's get into why I do not trade forex anymore. Those of you who don't know, I used to trade forex with Academy. Let's bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up. Dang. I need a sip of coffee before we get into this. Before we get into this tea. Let me just say, I don't typically fill in my eyebrows, so I'm not a champ at it. I'm trying to figure out a method. Ladies, men, if you know any methods, let your girl know. Oh why? Oh why? Oh why? Why did I leave forex? Why did I leave Academy? For those of you who don't know, forex stands for the foreign exchange market, and I travel a lot. So, see, I was going to Italy. I would exchange my US dollars for euros. Okay, as simple as that. I might do it at the airport, at a bank, an ATM, bancomat, etc., etc. With the foreign exchange market, we would just do this on our phone. We would just trade money. We would purchase money, US dollars with Bitcoin. This is what I was doing. Actually, I left college to pursue this, like a lot of other people on the same journey. Academy is essentially just a learning platform. And the more people that you introduce to this learning platform where you get to learn about the foreign exchange market, the more compensation you'll bring in on a monthly basis. It was residual income. So, I'm not loving these eyebrows in any way, shape, or form. These are booty. Now, because of this learning platform, individuals, you would receive a monthly income, and it didn't matter essentially who you were. It didn't matter what color you were, how old you are, your gender. It's a non-discriminatory field, network marketing. Now, the gray area of that is with, why did I just do that? It's okay, it's still gonna come out good. I'll just have to fix it. But the gray area, you have 18-year-olds making $100,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $5,000 a month, $750,000 a month, getting paid these increments every single Friday, a fourth of this every single Friday. Those positions where you're making over $10,000 a month, you are a chairman. You're what they call a chairman. That's your rank in the company. I went to college with two individuals who had achieved that rank. One was a chairman 100, so he was making $100,000 a month, and the other is a chairman 25, so he was making $25,000 a month. With that being the fact, it's almost like Allie. What I particularly didn't like is that you had to be doing this more than 24/7. It's absolutely insane. When I first started, my boyfriend at the time, he and I were doing drop shipping, and we had run into some issues with that in our store. So we decided that we would get into forex, because one of the guys who I went to college with at the time, he was making $5,000 a month off of the residual income. So mind you, the residual income is separate from what you make just exchanging money in the foreign exchange market. You know, you can put in $100 and you can make $2,000 by the end of the day, or you can put in $100 and lose it within a second, not knowing what you're really doing. So anyways, he had reached out to us, and he was just he would always reach out and just say things like, I think you guys would just be great. I think people would love to see you guys doing this, and I think that they would definitely sign up with you guys, the sort of influence that you two have, especially together. And honestly, we were like, yeah, like, we're trying to get some money. We knew we wanted to be entrepreneurs, and we just kind of went with it. We were like, all right, whatever, and we signed up. And sure enough, people were signing up left and right. And got to a point where I'm like, all right, well, I got all these people signed up with us. Now I have a commitment to these individuals. And when we broke up, it crushed me. And one thing led to another, and I kind of just took a break from the business. And taking a break from the business caused my income to be non-existent from the business. So luckily I was working a job at the time, but I had to rebuild everything I had lost. And also, I had a family member going through an illness. So I was just going through a lot mentally during that time. So when I was mentally back together, I decided that I would give it another shot, and I got back into the business. Now, I had to start from ground zero, okay? I had to rebuild a team. I had to teach them exactly how to do things, this, that, and the other. And by the time I came back, there was a whole new system in place, because you have leaders at the top who are making $5,000 a month, $100,000 a month. But the thing that you're like, oh yeah, I get it, but it doesn't really hit you until it happens to you, is that all the people underneath you, you are dependent on them for your monthly check. So you can have 100 people signed up with your link one month, but if not a single one returns for the following month, you don't get a single dollar. And this is something we all knew, but I don't think it was something we really cared about, because the money that was coming in was just so insane. The leaders that are at the top, they started kind of making things more military, for lack of a better word. Like, everybody who's making over $2,000 a month, you gotta be on these meetings every single morning at 8 a.m. in these meetings every single night at 11 p.m. these motivational meetings. And then the next day, you need to call 100 people. You need to DM everybody on your Instagram. You need to, it was too much. It was too much. They had us doing things all day, all night. There are people suffering from insomnia from forex, from I'm Academy. It's absolutely insane, because these top leaders had seen a fall in their income as their top leaders left the business, and they didn't want to see that again, of course. So what do? Take things into your own hand. And these top leaders that used to have their own business and used to run things their way, they're now being forced to run things the way you want them to run them. And so because of that, it started to become less enjoyable for me, because it was something I used to do that I enjoyed. I enjoyed getting on Zoom calls and teaching people how to trade and different techniques and things like that. And now we're now we're completely forced to be on these calls, because the people who you signed up need to make sure that you're on the calls, otherwise they're not going to be on the calls. It was ridiculous, okay? We had hundreds and hundreds of Telegram groups. It got to a point where they're telling you what you can and can't post on Instagram. So they'll rent Airbnbs, and you have to come to the Airbnb if you're this level, if you make $1,000 or more a month, because otherwise it looks bad. You got to catch a flight to Orlando because the team's going to be there, and you need to make sure that you're seen with the team. It was never just about trading. At least that's how it started, but that's not how it continued. Remember, there was this one time there was an Airbnb in Detroit, and we all had to go, otherwise we would get cussed the hell out. There was this Airbnb in Detroit, and I remember pulling up with some of my people. I get out the car and I go to walk inside the house, and one of the top leaders, he pulls me aside. He's like, Ally, come here. I need to talk to you. In front of, he thinks he's being quiet, but so many people can hear you, He's like, he's telling me how my Instagram looks like I'm a porn star. He was like, you look like a porn star, da 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 da, just cutting into me. Just like, are you serious? And he's telling me, he's like, your people they aren't gonna respect you. They don't respect you. They're calling me, talking about, look at what she's posting, look at what she's doing, do. Excuse me. So I used to get chewed out about my Instagram. I used to tell them, you know, this is not, forex is not the only thing I want to do. So understand that I get that it's network marketing, but that does not mean it's about to take over my entire life. So it really just got to a point where I'm like, I'm looking at the situations I'm in. I'm talking about big, insane mansions and like 10, 12, 15 bedroom mansions. Do you know how many times I had to sleep on the floor? Do you know how many times, mind you, I've traveled my entire life. What? Sleeping on a floor just so I can come hang out with y'all in Orlando. And mind you, when we were traveling, yes, we were working. We were always working, but the work that we were doing on our phones 24/7, marketing the business, making Zoom calls, teaching people how to do things, cold calling people in our contacts, cold calling people on Instagram, signing people up every which way. We're out shopping. One of the higher level people, they're like, all right, go pitch to him. You have to run up, pitch your business to somebody, get them to sign up on the spot. So this is happening from 7 a.m. You don't even get to stop at midnight because London session starts at 3 a.m. So you got to be up at 3 a.m. to trade the markets. It's so insane. Sometimes they would not let you go to bed till about 5. And you got to do it all over again. So when we're traveling and in these Airbnbs, yes, I was 100% working 24/7, but I look back and I'm almost like, for what? For $2,000 a month? And yes, the peers above me are making a lot more than that, but it all crumbles when people under them leave. And when quarantine first happened, we have property in northern Michigan. We have a little over 150 acres. So my parents told us, as soon as COVID happened, I remember I was on a trip with my cousin Piper and my little sister Maria. We were in Florida somewhere. And this is when people still thought it was a joke. So I remember we flew back and like the next day they told us flights were being shut down. They told us things were going on lockdown. All hell broke loose. All right. And my parents told us the following day, they're like, look, we're going to go up north for the weekend. Just pack some stuff and yeah, we're just gonna go up north, just get away from the city. When I tell you a weekend turned into 6 months, 6 months, y'all. I'm telling you, when COVID happened, my family, for months, I only stayed for 6 months. I ended up getting kicked out, but the rest of my family, like my dad was up there for a little over a year. Like my family was up there in the woods, okay? Now, when I was up there, I could have been, we have ponds, we can swim, there's volleyball nets, there's 4-wheelers, like there is so much to do. Hunt, fish, we have a shooting range, like we have a gun range, we have an archery range. I could have done whatever. I was in bed almost every night after the last meeting, which was usually, it started around 10 p.m. So whenever that ended, I was in bed and then I was up the next morning, 5 a.m., literally doing affirmations. And not just affirmations, but I would listen to an audio every single day, 5 a.m. and I would take notes, looking over the pond. And I'd be in the gazebo out in the field. And it was amazing, you know, and after I finished the audios, I would go back into let me start getting this powder off. After I finished the audios, I would go back into the house and I would start my phone calls for the day and my forex work for the day, whatever that would be. And that's how my days looked. Sometimes I would not even talk to my family. I was not watching TV during that period. I was not hanging out. I was literally signing people up for IM Academy, making my money and investing it, and that's what I was doing 24/7, day to night. And I just look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, I could have spent That's a year I had with my family in quarantine in the middle of nowhere, Michigan, with so much land around us, over 150 acres, and I was mainly on the phone signing people up for a company to make just, at the time I was making $1,000 a month. I was making $1,000 a month for about 2 years. Wasn't until the third year that I finally was making $2,000 a month. So when I say insane, I was insane. It was insane. Why did I do that? So I get kicked out of up north and start traveling with all the forex people. In the middle of quarantine, we just start traveling. I will say we would quarantine in Airbnbs. It's not like we were out partying, but still, there was nothing known really about COVID at the time. And our asses were just out traveling because we had to make money. We had to freaking show people what a luxurious life was. And essentially what happened, it was a defining point where I decided that I was no longer gonna do this. Turns out I'm going to the Pistons game tonight, so now I gotta definitely make sure my makeup looks good. So I'm a little stressed now because it's in about an hour. It's in about 2 hours. And I do not know what to wear. I'm not at all ready. And yeah. So, getting back to the story, there was a defining moment when I decided that I was no longer going to put up with that ish and bitched out. Like, I could not even do the littlest of whatever I wanted to do in any way, since, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it. Everything in my life had to be connected to forex. It's like, oh, well, you can't take advice from that person because they don't trade forex. Like, they don't know. They don't really know. Yeah, they may make millions, but how do they make it? Because we make it just from signing people up. Like, it's absolutely insane, the mentality. But I guess first and foremost, the mentality would kill me. One of the best things I learned from forex was mindset. It was definitely mindset, because they taught me so much about law of attraction and just affirmations and so many things in that regards. But they were very one-track mind, like very, this is the way to do it and you gotta do it this way. And that's the thing that killed me, because I was signing people up left and right in unconventional ways that they couldn't do because they didn't have the same sort of pull. And they're like, okay, well, this is how this person got to chairman, whatever and whatever, so you have to do it this way. And I'm like, I'm me. This is what works for me. Okay, there's not just one plain way to success. So that irritated me. And then I was going through something, and it caused me to lose track of the business. It really caused me to lose track of the business. And with that, you know, I started to notice some of the forex people unfollowing me and just like acting like the last 3-4 years we spent together was nothing. So I started to realize, you know what? It was. Like, I'm seeing people cheat and get cheated on. I'm seeing people just do the grimiest of things. The absolute grimiest of things. And I was just tired of that environment, in all honesty. I was so tired of the environment. I was tired of the people. And it seemed like every time I was going through something, they weren't truly there. Like, it was very much like they were only there for their benefit. And the benefit was, okay, how can we use this to motivate her to, you know, to see more success in her business? Maybe I just needed to cry and vent and learn more about myself and grow as a person. Everything was just directed towards the business, and I absolutely hated that, because I knew it was not something I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And I was okay if you want to be a network marketer, but I knew that wasn't me. I knew I wanted to build a brand, and I wanted to make money off of the brand, not selling a specific product or network marketing a specific product. I knew that's not what I wanted in life. And I knew I wanted to get into entertainment, mainly acting. I just started to drift away from it and from the people when I started to go through some difficult times. And it really showed me what I needed to see. In that time, I saw these people who I was, you know, close with unfollowing me. I see them, and I just started to really let things sink in. Like, just started to really let things that happen in the business sink in. You know, you had a lot of deception. I had people who signed me up, signing up people I had signed up, which you're not allowed to do. As in, if you sign me up and you're my quote-unquote mentor, why would you be taking my people from me? And then they would not let me brand myself how I wanted to brand myself. So black and white with what you could post and the person that you could be as this forex trader, as you've represented the company or the specific investment team. It was so black and white on the things you had to post and just the way you presented yourself. You know, I was constantly being criticized about the things that I would post, but then these people would be all on my head on these trips or in my messages, and it's like, you're not about to sit here and embarrass me when, baby, I can pull more people to sign up than you can, because you don't know how to market, my baby. Like, what? So anyways, and at the end of the day, I do not want my income to rely on, to be a subscription-based sort of deal. You know, I want to make money off of a brand, an entire brand. And with the brand that I built as AllyDsWorld, I was making $1,000 a month, at the most $2,000 a month, trading forex. Do the math. In a year of trading forex, from the residual income side, I make more than that in just a month now. So it's almost insane that it took me this long to decide to capitalize off of myself and become my own brand instead of selling somebody else's products. And I think when I really decided to just step into my own brand and to get away from being a forex trader and, you know, marketing that, because like I said, I did not want to do that for the rest of my life. So why am I basing my social media and everything in my life around that? You know, I'm moving trips, I'm canceling everything, like literally everything, dates, time with friends, time with family. Like, my family could not get me away from my cell phone, you know, because maybe I didn't have anybody to sign up that day, but people who I signed up had people they needed me to talk to introduce to the opportunity, because they didn't know how to talk about it. And I knew how to talk about it, so I pitched the opportunity to the people they have that they want to sign up, and it's just a non-ending cycle. A non-ending cycle. It's over now. It's over now, and I am so much happier because of it. I'm so much happier that I'm done with it. But like I said, I am thankful that it taught me how to be mentally strong. And how to just claim what I want, you know? Told you guys I am going to the Pistons game, so I'm going to touch up a little bit of my makeup, and I'm going to get an outfit going, do my hair, and I'm gonna see you guys in just a second. I'll come back, show you guys the final product. Here is final makeup look and the final outfit. Oh, hold on. So strict about bringing purses to the games, and it is so absolutely annoying. Now, I was just at Motor City versus Serum game, and they let me bring this purse in. So I'm really hoping that they let me bring it into Little Caesars Arena. Outfit check. These pants are from Fashion Nova. I am obsessed with these pants. I'll put my influencer link in the bio so you guys can, I think you get like a deal or a discount or something. They're so cute and so long, I actually had to cuff them. And then shoe check, don't judge my socks. Shoe check. This shoe is a little big, but it was the last one in store. I really wanted it. Fuzzy. So, I love that. Shirt is an extra large, so I had to tie it, and I'm gonna wear my hair down like this. So what I've been loving lately is this sunrise bun.
over this sunrise.
I don't know. I don't know. And if I do this, I'm just gonna slick my hair down. And lastly, I just have to steam my shirt. Still not 100% sure about the hair, but here is the outfit. Like I said, shirt is now steamed. And we are just going to put on some Chance Chanel. Yeah. Oops. The last thing I'll do, she's on her way though, so I don't even know. But if anything, I'll just slick my hair back into a cute little sunrise. Like that. Oh, and I need to put my jewelry on. So Andre and I, for some reason, Ticketmaster is playing peekaboo with our tickets, and they're not there. So it won't let us into the parking garage, and it won't let us to our seats. So we kind of just parked a little bit away from the stadium, and now we're headed back because Connect is going to text me the parking garage and the seat tickets. So I'm gonna say hi, Andy.
No, like, it's just a style. It's just a.
You're cute.
What's the term? What is it?
Skater girl.
Yeah, but this. It's not just a phase, Mom, or it's not a phase.
I know what you're talking about. What?
Any text yet?
No. Yeah, she still hasn't texted us.
So at the parking garage or not?
I don't know. Just adding them. Okay, Detroit.
I really gotta take my little phone.
I don't know which one. Yeah.
I was looking mad.
I don't know which one it is.
It doesn't matter. Click them all.
Why did we get 3 though? I clicked all of them.
Not all yucks. So
Andrew, I clicked all 3 of them.
freaking lot.
Well. Yes. Thank you. Alright, so we made it. We are inside.
You want to just take the steps as fast?
Headed on down. Thank you. We're matching. Thank you. It was not intentional. Yeah. Cheers. Take the first sip.
My popcorn.
I've had 2 glasses of champagne, so yeah. She can't be mean because she's on camera. Do I look crazy? Oh.
It is a beautiful day. I am putting on my Coco Kind turmeric tonic. It's a blemish and spot control. Anyways, I'm about to go for a walk. Okay, so I was supposed to finish this book weeks ago, but I've been doing so much traveling, and when I thought I would read on the plane, I slept. Anyways, if you are looking for your next read, this book is awesome. Definitely a page turner, keeps you on your toes. I was not expecting the turn that it took. So yeah, if you're looking for a new book, look, I got you right here. Verity by Colleen Hoover. If you guys have read this book, questions because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But I have some fun-looking questions for the main character because good morning. So I haven't been the best at vlogging this week, but yeah, you know, we're just gonna pick up where we left off. Today is Friday. It's my little brother's birthday, so the fam and I are going to be going over to our cousin's house, and we're gonna make Korean barbecue. You know, probably have some drinks, enjoy ourselves. But that's not till 7 p.m. So I gotta work up until then. I just got booked for a gig. Had to confirm that with my agency, and then I just got a box in the mail from the Red. Just sent me a PR box, and I'm going to basically unbox that, show you guys what I got inside. After that, yeah, I have a couple more things I need to get finished for today. Oh my gosh, I still gotta do my taxes. PR box, taxes, TikTok, IG content is ready and edited. All right, got a little list of things I gotta get done today. I'm gonna do my skincare, do my makeup, and get the day started. I already ate my breakfast. I am drinking some black tea. It's decaffeinated, actually. Black tea and French vanilla. Quite delicious. So girls, just want to reiterate that somebody you meet can treat you better in 2 months than somebody that you've known for years, okay? Really, truly sit down and digest that, because it's the truth. People are gonna treat you how you allow them to treat you, girl. So if you're gonna let them walk all over you and treat you any type of way, they're gonna treat you that way. But second, they do something that you don't put up with and you say, no, I don't tolerate that. You can decide what to do from there on out. Stop letting every guy be your end all be all. We are dating to figure out what we want in a lifelong partner. Got way too much sunblock, whatever. Makes absolutely no sense that you guys are having riots and freaking out because oh boy doesn't want to be with you. Like, I truly believe what's for you will always be for you. But ladies, you should not be sitting around chasing a man, crying over a man because he doesn't want you right now. That means he doesn't want you. He's gonna make time for somebody he values and for somebody that he genuinely wants to be with. Oh, I don't have time right now is just an excuse. So relationships that didn't work in the past, that's beautiful, because now it helps you to figure out sort of behavior did he exhibit in the beginning, because these are the red flags I'm gonna look for. My next guy is doing these things, bye-bye. Like, I already know how this story ends. Seriously, that simple. Okay, and that'll really help you to stop hooking up with guys who just aren't worth your time. So use that process of elimination. Stay positive. Girl, it's gonna be okay, I promise. It is going to be okay. Keep living. You gotta keep putting yourself first. That's what's most important. That I am finished with my skincare. I'm gonna do my hair off camera, do my makeup, and then I am going to unbox my prize for you guys, show you guys what I got in the PR box. Need to send in my Fashion Nova cart. Partnered with Fashion Nova. They send me clothing items on a monthly basis. Okay, done. Got to film for the rest of the day, but I'm here with the fam. Look at Andy. Alright, so we have these two. It's his birthday.
Look, guys, it's going to give us the rundown, Chef Darren. We both do it.
Piper. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. What are you doing over here?
I'm making rice right now.
Okay.
I'm just enjoying the vibe.
Great.
Nicholas, it's 24th birthday.
Where'd you go to like high school? No, that counts.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
Freshman.
Somebody help her, man.
Quick outfit change.
It just melts in your mouth. It is Saturday. Had a great time celebrating with the family yesterday, last night. We are going to be unboxing Red Beauty, and we are going to be unboxing this bad boy today. According to the PR box, I'm going to have 10 blended multi-sticks, which can be used for cheeks, lip, and face, 10 color and lip colors, a 2-in-1 lip liner, and a lip crayon duo. So we're going to have 10 basic complexion sticks, pre-selected a foundation, a concealer, a contour, and cream bronzer shade. So super excited. Okay, they say that they have an affirmation crew neck. They say to wear this whenever you need a reminder of who you are. I love that. Never be too positive, too reassuring. That's something I love to do. I love to think positive thoughts. I was on the phone with my friend earlier. He's having a conversation about to do when you're in a rough area in your life. He's asking, how do you stay so positive? What are just some things that you do? And I'm like, you know what? One thing that I know I do is I always am just giving thanks. I have a moment where I'm not thinking anything, where I'm just kind of blank in the moment. I try to calibrate myself, and I just thank God and for where I am, for what He's gotten me through, for the places that I'm going. And I try to maintain that sort of mindset whenever I just find myself thinking a negative thought, whenever I find myself just not really thinking anything. So that's something I told her. I'm really excited to see this crew neck. And then it says a few more surprises with a little winky emoji. I love that. Ooh, all right, hold on. This is not what I thought we had going on here. We just do it like that. Oh my gosh! This is so freaking cute. So obviously it's still in the plastic, but I am already obsessed. Look at this. Look at this. I am obsessed already. So let's get this plastic off. Oh my gosh, yes. So much better with the plastic off. So
That's a kick.
beautiful. It even smells good. Like, okay. A beauty brand for humans of color, and of course, all allies are welcome to be the headline, be the trend, be the standard. Show us how you express yourself. I am obsessed with this. I am obsessed. Hashtag red. I was not prepared. Alright, so we have a thread makeup sponge, face and body films, Euphoria-esque. I'm making that a word, so Euphoria-esque. Have to go. Ashley is waiting on me. Oh my gosh. Let me just show you guys. Face It. Bring on customizable, gag-worthy coverage in 3-in-1 weightless cream complexion stick. Long-wearing buildable coverage to be used as foundation, concealer, and/or contour. Oh my! All of these different shades blended. Guys, we can read this later, but I am obsessed. Look at this. This is the lipstick. Wow. Ashley and I are about to leave. Super thankful for a thread. That was super cool. Can't wait to use the products, but now we gotta go. We're going to walk to a coffee shop and get some work done. So I'll talk to you guys later.